What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we got more fun coming out of the museum today for you. Having a lot of fun down here on a Thursday, just relaxing. Got a great video for you today. A lot of fun lined up here at the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. And we're going to get things started today with another one of my favorite Masters of the Universe characters from the Filmation cartoon. And that's the Merman, the Ocean Warlord. This was another figure back in the day that my cousin had, and I want to emphasize something though on that. This is the Filmation version. This is from the cartoon. Super 7 has done a fantastic job at recreating the characters from the Filmation cartoon, Masters of the Universe. So these characters actually match up with their cartoon Filmation counterparts. And Super 7 did a fantastic job in really achieving that. And here with our Merman figure, who looks just like his cartoon, just like he did in the cartoon. Fantastic. Big difference from the vintage Masters of the Universe Merman that came out back in was 81, 82, 83, something like that. Big difference in head sculpt and body armor design, in color. The vintage Merman was a little bit more greener, I believe. The Filmation here version, nice blue. Beautiful head sculpt though. You can see the sword back here. And he comes with a staff. Everything is mint on card, perfectly preserved. Super 7 discontinued this line, I believe, of the Filmation characters. So they're still selling these guys. I get mine from Big Bad Toy Store. That's where I do most of my shopping for all of my my action figures, my pre-orders. A lot of my stuff, I say about 90% of my stuff comes from Big Bad Toy Store. So I just want to give those guys a shout out because they do such a fantastic job at, as you can see, this card is in fantastic condition. Packing and shipping, prices are decent. And this is one of the figures I normally get, if they have it, they have a, Big Bad Toy Store has an item where you can do the collector grade. It costs about $2 more for these type of figures, but it's worth it. And what they're doing is they're going to find you the best possible packaged card figure, and they're going to box it inside of another box and ship it inside of another box. Super protected. And if you're an M.I.B. collector like me, who keeps everything mint on card, mint in box, this is an investment, guys. If you're going to pay money for these action figures, you want to make sure that not just the figure is taken care of, but the packaging that it's sold in. And that's a big part because of all the beautiful card art that these figures have. But I am a big fan of Masters of the Universe. Always have been. Didn't get these guys for Christmas back when they first came out in the early 80s. Like I said, my cousin had all these beautiful figures. And that's where my love of Masters of the Universe really started. And especially when a cartoon came out, I believe in '83. Guys, what do you think of our Merman Filmation Masters of the Universe figure? Do you have this figure? Do you have the original? This is as seen on TV. Now, these figures look like the Filmation characters, exactly like the Filmation characters, but they still have some salutes to their vintage counterparts. They're built on the same body frame, same body style, if you will. Like I said, the armor and stuff is different because of the cartoon. They, Super 7 wanted to get it as close as possible to the cartoon. It still comes with that power punch action where you twist the waist and your merman can really knock somebody out. Just a beautiful, beautiful figure. And like I said, I had to have it. Let's turn the card around. I'm very careful when I do this. I don't want to mess around with it too much. Here's a nice blown out shot of the back of the card here. There's his staff right there. There's a great, the artwork, very comic book like, very cool. There's his sword. There's He-Man. This is what I used to love, looking at the card art on the back, collect them all. And we're well on our way. There's Hordak. There's our Merman. There's Skeletor. Check out our Masters of the Universe Filmation playlist on our channel. It has all of our Masters of the Universe Filmation characters. So you can definitely get a good look at those videos and see some of your favorite characters. There's Trapjaw, another one of my favorites. Beastman. Let's get you a year here. 2019. Turn this guy back around. Go to super7.com if you want to look at all of their products. I know purist. I always put this disclaimer in for the purist, for the vintage collectors. These Filmation characters were never intended to be reproductions of the vintage figures themselves. These figures, these Filmation Masters of the Universe figures, absolutely, positively, unequivocally stand alone as their own identity. They're original in their own right by the fact that they are made after the Filmation cartoon. I always get that one person that says, well, they're great, but I don't do reproductions. They're not reproduction figures. They're not reproduction figures. These are made after the Filmation cartoons, and I believe they're done absolutely fantastic. Collectors love the close-ups. He's got it's just a card back here. It's not the comic book that the vintage figures came with back in the early 1980s, because he's not a vintage figure. So he has a card. It looks like the comic book, but it's just got some artwork on there, some designs of the Merman figure from his early on production stage to what he looks like right now. Your thoughts, guys, your opinions. We want to hear it all. Let us know in a comment section right underneath this video. You know the routine, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. And keep collecting.